today. Mix of clouds and sun in the morning, highs around 80. Overnight, cloudy skies, lows around 58. And for Thursday, partly cloudy skies, slight chance of rain, highs around 78. Chance of precipitation, 24%. This has been your weather forecast. Keep it tuned in to 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
That's right. Oh, good morning, good morning. Some of the things we are talking about when we're not on the air.
Good morning, good morning.
If you folks could hear that, you may change your idea about listening to us. I don't know if you would.
No, go ahead and tell them what it was, Todd.
Oh, we were talking about the, in the food that you eat, there is an allowable amount of bugs.
Yeah.
Basically. So
I wonder how many there were in those peanut butter crackers I just had.
I don't know that. I mean,
I wish we'd have had this
imagine-
conversation before I had those peanut butter crackers.
It's probably not a lot of bugs that are allowed, but there is a certain number of.
I know people eat them when they have to stay alive.
Well,
but,
those people are just crazy.
Well, when you're eating to stay alive, I guess that makes a difference.
Yeah, you see, I remember watching the old survival films when they would go out in the woods and they would find an old stump that was rotted and they'd pick the little maggots out of it.
Oh,
and eat 'em.
Lord.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Hope you're enjoying your breakfast this morning, 7 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. I told you, some of the things we talk about you probably wouldn't want to hear.
Yeah, happy breakfast, people.
We'll get away from that, so we'll move on to our announcements. Eight minutes after 7 o'clock, these are our death announcements this morning. Sarah Hopper Bridges, ages 88 of Ellenborough, passed away Sunday, June the 4th. Memorial services will be conducted tomorrow at 7. Let's see. Washburn Dorsey Funeral Home and Cremation Services in charge of the arrangements for Sarah Hopper Bridges. Stephen Michael Govis passed away May the 7th. Celebration of his life will be held June 24th at 1 p.m. at the Firehouse Inn in Rutherfordton. Crow's Mortuary Crematory Services serving the family of Stephen Michael Govis. We are going to get started with our call around report after we go to Bill O'Reilly. Coming up in just about a minute from right now, we have Atlanta Braves baseball back on the schedule today. Braves will be facing the New York Mets, 6:05 airtime, 7:20 first pitch. This will be a home game, and this is a 3-game series with the Mets coming up starting tonight. I believe that thermometer broke. It said 62 every time I've looked at it for the past couple of days.
Let me see what it really is.
It actually, let's see what it actually is.
60, well, I've got 61.
Well, I guess it's pretty close.
I guess it's pretty close.
Oh, well, we're close enough. I guess it's just, maybe it is 62.
It's staying consistent. That's what it is.
Yeah, there it is.
It's June.
Tom said he had that in survival training.
Oh,
Lord. Yep, I couldn't imagine myself wanting to eat those. But anyway.
I'm sure he didn't want to.
Probably not. Yeah. Probably like, Private Green, how many maggots have you eaten today? Oh, Bill O'Reilly straight ahead right here.
Bill O'Reilly here, and I'm warming up. Stand by for the O'Reilly Update Morning Edition. But first, if you are a timeshare owner, you're probably upset that your yearly dues continue to increase. Lone Star Transfer guarantees the release of all liability to your timeshare in writing and done in a specific time frame. They're the only company you can trust, having helped more than 18,000 owners legally and permanently get out. So please call Lone Star Transfer 855-551-7066 or visit LoneStarTransfer.com. On this Tuesday, the conservative media had a blast last week, mocking President Biden after he tripped and fell over a sandbag at the Air Force Academy graduation. Just another example of a bumbling 80-year-old not able to stand tall, right? But that's completely unfair. Not that fair play counts very much in America these days. A sandbag poorly placed on a stage could have tripped up LeBron James. The Secret Service was at fault, failing to secure the platform from impediments. That is the truth, and agents should be disciplined. The embarrassing incident does not, however, provide cover for Mr. Biden's overall presence in the White House, which is putting every American in jeopardy. Over the weekend, a Chinese warship menaced a U.S. naval vessel in the Taiwan Strait. Russian warplanes routinely buzz American jets over international waters. Any thinking individual has to know that President Biden is weak and mentally impaired, and that he is declining rapidly in full view of the world. Yet 40% of the American public still supports him. That is troubling in the extreme. Now, I understand the free stuff situation and that the corrupt press generally props up Mr. Biden. But if you would vote for him, you are sandbagging yourself and putting this country in grave danger. Back after this.
Do you feel like you're watching your nation crumble before your eyes? It's Jesse Kelly, television and radio host and now world-famous author. In my new book, The Anti-Communist Manifesto, I'll show you how communism has infected America, from its infiltration of our education system to its unholy alliance with American corporations. Don't be fooled by agitators hiding behind woke causes. The Anti-Communist Manifesto, a practical guide for patriots. Available now at all bookstores and online.
That is the Morning O'Reilly Update. More analysis later on.
Anyone who has any knowledge of Old West outlaws is familiar with John Wesley Hardin. Not only is he famous today, he was famous during his lifetime. Actually, a whole town helped him celebrate his 21st birthday, but I don't think it ended the way they had planned. John Carnes, the sheriff of Comanche, Texas, was one of the few Texas sheriffs who didn't hold a warrant for Hardin's arrest. And since Carnes was a friend of Hardin, he decided to have some horse races to celebrate Hardin's birthday. Earlier in the day, Comanche County Deputy Sheriff Charles Webb had come to town with the intent of arresting Hardin. But when Webb arrived, he made no show of the impending arrest. He acted as if he didn't even know Hardin, but Hardin had been warned about Sheriff Webb. After a day of winning big, Hardin was in the saloon having a few drinks when Webb pulled his gun. One of Hardin's companions shouted at Hardin, and Hardin and Deputy Webb got off a shot at the same time. Webb's bullet struck Hardin in the side. Hardin shot Webb in the head. To make sure the job was done, a couple of Hardin's friends pumped a few slugs into Sheriff Webb. Now it's interesting how fast a good birthday party can turn bad. For right after this minor ruckus, the party attendees became angry with the birthday boy and his friends. And although Wes Hardin was able to get out of town, the kind people of Comanche were so upset with what happened that they caught up with Wes's friends and lynched them in the town square. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
Compassion, commitment, and professionalism. These are the qualities family members need at a time of sorrow. That's why families in Rutherford County turn to Harrelson Funeral Home. The professional staff at Harrelson Funeral Home in Forest City understands your sadness, your loneliness, and your need for guidance. You'll know when you turn to Harrelson Funeral Home that your deepest concerns will be felt. You need someone to listen and guide you through the process of planning a funeral. That's why you need Harrelson Funeral Home. To make it easier on you at that difficult time, plan early for services you'll want for your loved ones. Call Harrelson Funeral Home today. That phone number is 657-6383. See why Harrelson Funeral Home is the choice for you. 1251 Highway 221A, Forest City.
15 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning, June the 6th. This is D-Day.
It sure
70 some odd years ago today, the American and British and Allied forces invaded the shores of Normandy and basically started a campaign to defeat the Germans in World War II. So this is D-Day. And we're going to start off our call-around report with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, and Officer King is with us. Officer, good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing good. How y'all doing today?
Well, I didn't participate in the Battle of D-Day, and I don't think I know of anybody that did.
I did.
I know a couple of people who did.
Well, not the real D-Day, but I was in DePain. 27 years ago, I was in DePain. Today's my son's 27th birthday.
Oh, well, there you go.
I was in DePain.
Hey. Officer King, what's on the report for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Department responded to 160 calls for service. There were 19 arrests processed in the jail, and the jail currently has 197 people incarcerated. On our incident reports, Garrett Ross from Bethany Church Road in Forest City reported breaking and entering, and a Thomas Baldwin reported a larceny of a motor vehicle that occurred on Old Ross Road in Forest City. On our arrest reports, Jennifer Cole from Hopper Road in Forest City was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor, received a $2,000 secured bond. Samantha Chasey from Bostic Sunshine Highway in Bostic was arrested and charged with impeding traffic, received a $500 secured bond. Kaylee Sisk from Ivy Bright Road in Forest City was arrested and charged with malicious conduct by a prisoner, interfere with emergency communication, and resisting a public officer. Received a $15,000 secured bond. Brian Jones from Porsford Road in Rutherton was served with a misdemeanor probation violation and also a failure to appear. Received a $5,000 secured bond. Gabrielle Robinson from Bob Rollins Road in Forest City was served with a criminal summons for communicating threats. Brittany Butler from Cottage Lane in Rutherton was served with a warrant for simple assault, received a written promise to appear in court. Isaac Green from 3rd Street in Forest City was served with a failure to appear, received a $500 secured bond. Jessica Anderson from Midcourt Drive in Asheville was served with a misdemeanor probation violation, received a $3,000 secured bond. Clyde Lindsay from North Tanglewild Drive in Spartanburg was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor, received a $1,500 secured bond. Victoria Walford from Tumblewood Court in Spindale was served with 2 failure to appear on misdemeanors, received a $1,000 secured bond. Eddie Wilson from Phillips Drive in Forest City was served with a child support warrant, received an $800 cash bond. Casey Lane from Highway 108 in Rutherton was served with a criminal summons for second-degree trespass. And a Charles Fife from Windy Ridge Drive in Inman was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor and received a $600 secured bond. That's all we have for today.
Officer King, we appreciate that report. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you again another time.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Thanks.
You
bye-bye.
too. Bye-bye.
Officer King with that report. Might have heard that person in the background yelling and hollering. There's one surefire way to keep to avoid from being hollering while you're in jail, and that's don't go to jail.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You don't want to be in agony or whatever. Maybe I don't know what the deal was, but yeah, there was a lot of commotion there in the background. Officer King, and that was with the door shut. Officer King with that report for the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. We're going to 911 Communications Center next.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
20 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning, June the 6th, 62 degrees outside. Going next to the 911 Communications Center, Jessica's with us. Jessica, good morning.
Good morning.
What do you have on report for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center has processed 330 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 37 EMS calls, 160 for Sheriff's Office, 58 for Forest City, 7 for Lake Lure, Rutherford 38, Spindale 36. Fire calls, Terry Mountain responded to a fire alarm, Forest City responded to motor vehicle accidents, and Rutherford responded to a fire alarm, and that's all we've got.
Thanks so much, Jessica. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Jessica, with that report from the 911 Communications Center, would like to send out a special happy birthday to our extended WCAB family up in, he's in Arkansas?
Illinois.
I always get that. I always just make up something and say it. Tracy's son, Nicholas, is celebrating his 27th birthday today.
All the way in Illinois.
Illinois. He moved up there, got married, got him a job. And
He's so homesick, he can't hardly stand it.
he wants to come back home. Come on back, boys. The water is fine. Come on back down this way, Nicholas. If you feel inclined to, we'd love to have you back down this way. Tom Green reported that Harry Taylor jumped at Normandy.
Wow.
Ruby Taylor's husband, our SDO reporter, he used to do the report for us until Harry passed away, so he jumped at Normandy. That is awesome information
there.
there.
Is.
Appreciate you sharing that with us this morning, Tom. Tom, always a fountain of information.
Yes,
Sometimes
he
it's a
is.
fountain of misinformation, but it still works. Tracy, tell us about Hardin's Drug.
I sure will. Well, Father's Day is just around the corner, and we want you to stop into Simply Divine Gift Shop and pick up Dad a special gift. It is located just inside of Hardin's Drug. Choose his favorite gift from cutlery from the knife shop to a new line of Duke Cannon, and that is a new men's hair, beard, and body cologne. Or check out the Groove Life. They make the popular rubber rings for men that are really popular. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Wallets and belts, and, of course, the popular Corsicle. It's a wide selection of Yeti cups. Get all this and much more from Simply Divine Gift Shop, located just inside Hardin's Drug at 720 South Church Street in Forest City. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 9, Saturday, 9 to 7, and Sunday, 1 to 6.
That's awesome. Go down downtown Forest
yeah.
City and see the folks at Hardin's Drugs.
Father's Day is just right around the corner.
And for those of you that would like to get me a Father's Day gift, I know seems like a father figure because you listen to me on the radio. I wear a size 9mm. So just to let y'all know that. 16 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning, continuing our call around report. And we'll go speak with Ruby Taylor after this.
Hi, we're the Joneses, as in keeping up with the Joneses.
Our neighbors are playing new Buck scratch-offs from the North Carolina Education Lottery with $130 million in total prizes.
The Millers won and got a bigger pool.
The Grahams got a new car.
But our lives are unattainable. Where are you going?
To get the new Buck scratch-offs. It's on, people.
Bring home the Bucks with new bonus ways to win. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning range of 1 in 3.72 to 4.75. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
"24 minutes after 7 o'clock, Ruby Taylor with us this morning. Ruby, good morning.
Good morning.
What's on the report for us, Ruby?
Well, the fire department didn't have any calls, and on my birthday calendar today, I have, lost my page. Today's the 7th? 6th. Tommy Melton, Michael Ramsey, and Sharon Cordell. And that's all the birthdays I have, and I hope they've have a nice day. And the signs are in the knees today and the legs tomorrow. That's all I got.
Ruby, how long has Harry been passed?
He died in 14.
Oh, really?
14.
Okay.
Almost been 9 years.
Wow.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
Ruby, we appreciate the report. Hope you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Thank you. You
Thanks.
too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Harry Taylor, Ruby Taylor from the SDO Fire District. Her husband, Harry, was used to be the reporter. He did that for, my gosh, a long, long time. 40 years, I would guess.
Yeah. Way before I ever got here.
Yep. Chadford said that he saw Tracy's son in Albania. He was driving Uber. Oh, we know that. Yeah, he went over there to.
Please don't tell me Nicholas went to Albania.
He does that on the side. He goes over and earns some extra money, just in case the railroad don't pay him enough. Don't he work for the railroad?
Well, he's trying.
Trying to get
He's
on
trying
up
to
there?
get
Yeah.
on with them, yeah.
Hey, that's a good job.
Yeah.
Good job to have if you can get it. Chad, you heading back over to Albania anytime soon? I know you just got the weekend over there, and maybe another jazz festival coming up he has to go take part in. I don't know. He likes doing that. But anyway, 7:26 on this Tuesday morning. We're going to continue. We're heading up to Chris Melton and Chimney Rock next.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
27 minutes after 7 o'clock. Chris Melton with us from the Chimney Rock Fire District. Chris, good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Doing good so far.
Good.
How's everything going up in Chimney Rock?
Can't complain. We've actually had a good non-productive or good day the past few days, so nothing to report.
Well, that's the way we like it. Just keep it nice and quiet up that way.
It must just be nice just to be able to work up there and just look at all the beauty up there, isn't it?
It sure is.
He's got him an office that faces the mountains, and he can just kick his
Wow.
feet back on his desk and just look at the mountains.
Do you ever go up there and eat at the River Watch Cafe?
I sure do.
I love to go out there and eat on that little patio beside the
Yeah,
water.
They got some awesome burgers.
Yeah,
Is that
they
the one
do.
where the people can pull up on the boats?
No. No, you're not.
What am I
up
thinking?
there.
Oh, I'm thinking about there's one that you can like pull up on a boat and
Oh,
get out
that
and go
that
eat.
used to be Larkins on the Lake.
Oh, is
I
that
think
what it
it's
was?
changed now. I think it's something else.
Boy Scout.
Oh, is it?
That's cool.
Same people though.
Yeah.
That'd be cool to do that.
Yeah, that would be.
If you owned a boat and
If
owned
you
a
owned a
house on the
boat.
lake, on the boat in Lake Lure.
Well,
Yeah.
even if you're just out fishing or whatever and you get hungry and you just take your little boat and just ride over there and park it and get out, and
I don't think
you could even do that on vacation.
I don't think Lake Lure is just we're gonna go put our boat in and go sail around. I think it's a little more complicated than that.
It is beautiful. You know what I want? Chris, are you familiar with those boat tours that they give up there?
Yeah. I haven't really rode one just because growing up there. But yeah, I'm familiar with them for
Oh,
sure.
okay. Yeah.
That's kind of like when you go to the beach and everybody says, "Oh, I love going to
Yeah.
Chimney Rock,"
I know.
and we're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, we can't get away from it.
That's right.
Chris, we appreciate the report. Have a good day.
Y'all have a great day as well.
Thanks,
You too.
bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, we went to the beach and we were helping a church out down there with their playground on a mission trip, and they were like, "Oh, we just love going to the mountains. We go to Chimney Rock up there. Do y'all spend any time at Chimney Rock?" I said, "Lady, I've lived there for 40. I think this was probably. I said I've lived there for 44 years of my life, and I've been twice." Well, oh my goodness! And I was like, "Remember, we come to the beach.
Yeah.
Y'all go to the mountains.
We pass y'all on the road.
we exchange places for a little while. It's the way it is.
But I love both of them though,
No, I do.
beach and the mountains.
Coming up on 7:30 on this Tuesday morning, we're going to check in over at DeVern Upton, or check in with DeVern Upton over in Boston.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
I'm fixing to drink me another one.
There you go. DeVern Upton over in Boston going to drink up another cup of coffee, sitting out on the back porch watching the sun shine, and it's a beautiful morning. Can't complain.
It is. Well, we have 63 degrees here in Boston. Fire department had no calls, but our power was off here in Boston for about an hour and a half. Was y'all's off?
Yeah, mine was off. I think what they told me, or what I read, was the substation had cut off over in over there near the middle school there, and it shut off power out Pea Ridge up down into Ellenboro on up.
Oh, no.
You know, it's Boston Sunshine Highway. There was about 800 people affected by that.
Well, it didn't get to Golden Valley, thank goodness.
The quickest way to find out if people have lost power is to hit Facebook.
Yep.
That's the truth.
Power out on Pea Ridge, and then it started, oh, yeah, Salem Church Road, oh, yeah, you know, they just kept
Yeah, that is
so
true.
we were kind of gauging
I was
it.
glad when it got back on.
Oh, we take it so for granted, don't we?
We do. We'll go by Washburn store and drop in there today on them and see what they have in store and get them to make you one of their delicious sandwiches. And then come down to the drop-in and check their deli and meat department out. They have some good stuff in that deli. And hope everyone has a wonderful day.
DeVern, you do the same. Hope you have a good day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye-bye. DeVern Upton with that report from the Ballstick Fire District. We'll check in with Robbie Samuel next.
Wayne's Lunchbox can satisfy the pickiest of eaters at lunch or dinner or supper, whatever you want to call it. You can enjoy salads, sandwiches, a limited meat and veggie menu at lunchtime, and then for supper, your choice of a meat and vegetables. And Wayne's will be serving breakfast for supper the first of each month. Call on Wayne's for any catering event that you may have, offering catering service, so stop by 391 East Main Street in Spindale. Call 828-395-2225. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 until 2, for Saturday until 7.
These modern cars amaze me. I was coming to work this morning driving my Trailblazer, and a little thing popped up on my dash, and it said fuel cap loose.
Huh.
Or tighten fuel cap. I was
Really?
like, how does this thing know this? So sure, my wife had pumped. I had to go in the bathroom and relieve myself the other day, so my wife pumped gas, and she said, I may not have got the gas cap back on there good. I didn't think anything about it, but my Trailblazer told me, hey, your gas cap ain't on there good.
Your car's
Ain't that amazing?
Car's smarter than we are, ain't it?
Anyway, I'd probably been hunting that for years. You know, oh, it's running rough. Oh, you need to tighten your gas cap. What? Well, it is, though.
Yep.
Robbie, good morning. Robbie Samuel from the Mount Vernon Fire District checking in with us this morning.
Well, good morning.
You sound tired.
Well, I'm not too tired this morning, but it's one of those, it wasn't a restless night, but it's just kind of just one of those nights. How about that?
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it. The fire department had a call about 1 o'clock or so this morning, so I listened to some of that just to see what was going on with it, and was looking for a odor in the area of Spindale and Wilson Road and some of that over there, so that's probably got me kind of a little sleepy this morning. I don't know. But anyway, that's what Ruffin had through the night, and then Hudlow, they stayed quiet till this morning. They had a medical call first thing, and got just a few announcements here. So the movie in the park will be this Friday at Kiwanis Park. The movie's going to be the Top Gun movie. So that's a good movie. I don't know if y'all seen that yet or not, but that's a really good movie.
The new Top Gun Maverick?
Do what?
The Top Gun Maverick, the new one?
Yes.
I haven't seen it.
That's an awesome movie.
Yep,
Oh,
the
yeah.
new Top Gun movie. Yeah, so
it
is a really good movie.
I wondered throughout the making of the movie and before they released it, Val Kilmer has throat cancer.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, he actually lost his voice, but he's cured it, but he lost his voice. He can't talk anymore. And my biggest fear, I was like, I've got to see it. I want to make sure they do the Iceman justice from the Top Gun, the original movie. And they did good. They did good.
I have no
if you haven't
clue.
seen it, it's something you need to watch because it really is a good movie. And also, June the 30th, the town's going to be sponsoring a fireworks show for July the 4th, but they're going to do it June the 30th, and they're going to have an old 74 jazz band, and it's going to start at 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock at Kiwanis Park. And then at dark, of course, the fireworks will follow. So that's going to be that'd be a good, fun night for folks.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
You could pretty much see that from all around the area.
Oh, yeah,
right
that
there.
sounds fun.
Yeah, it was a really good spot last year. We did it at Oktoberfest, and courtesy of Second Baptist Church, they let us use their upper parking to use for the fireworks display, and it really put on a good show, and you could see from different places, even from Main Street, you could see those fireworks. There's a few blind spots, but nothing major. You could always move over just a few spots and see everything. So so that'll be a fun night for folks.
It sure does.
Also, this Wednesday, tomorrow, is going to be the town council meeting, starting at 5:30 at Town Hall. It's going to be on the budget vote, and they're also going to do a public hearing to support Station 2 and staffing for our new fire station. So come out and support that, and hopefully it all goes well. And Station 2 is really going to be a good benefit to that community out there. We're going to have quicker response area. Station 2 is coming along beautifully. If you ain't got out, go by the new station on Baber Road right beside Broad River Water Authority. We went over there yesterday and checked it out. They got starting to frame up the inside of the living quarters and got the windows in. It's slowly coming together, but it's coming together on time. How about
good.
that?
That's a good thing. Usually they're not on time. That's a good thing.
That's right.
Hey, Robbie, if you don't mind, repeat the fireworks. I know we'll be getting phone calls about that. I'm going to jot it down because I know we get phone calls with people wanting to know. And if you'll repeat that one more time for them, and I'll make a note of it too.
Sure, and I can send you an email a little bit later too.
Okay.
But it's going to be Friday, June the 30th.
Okay.
At Kiwanis. Well, the fireworks, you can see it at Kiwanis Park, but it's going to be at Kiwanis Park on Green Street.
Uh-huh.
They're going to have an old 74 jazz band, and they're going to play from 8 to 9 p.m., and then fireworks will follow, of course, at dark. So,
okay.
And I'll talk to, we got a meeting this morning, and I'll see Doug, our town manager, and I'll talk to him too, see if there's going to be any kind of food trucks and stuff there. I'm assuming they probably will be. But maybe I'll have some more information on that, and I'll get you an email.
That sounds good.
It sounds like that'll be a big event coming up. So just keep that in mind.
A lot of people start calling the radio station and saying, "What's going on for the 4th of July? We hadn't heard anything."
Who's having fireworks?
Yeah, and then I can tell them.
That's right. Well, and I know it's not actually on the 4th, but it's nice to have it before. I think it's just my personal opinion. It just because. That way, even on the 4th, if you don't feel like going out and you want to spend time with your family on that holiday, spend the time with your family because that's where it's more important. And then you can do things prior to that, like on a Friday night. You got some nice fireworks to go see and a band to listen to if you like jazz, So.
I love jazz.
They put on, whether you like jazz or not, they put on a great show regardless. I've watched them a couple of times, and they put on a good show.
Do they?
Yeah. I had never seen them, but I like all sorts of music. I'm just going to be honest with you.
It don't matter to me. Whatever catches my fancy.
That's right, and as long as I can understand them, I'll listen to you.
Anything but rap. Now, I don't care anything about rap.
Oh, come on now. Some of that old school rap's pretty good.
I'll go ahead and give us a try it, Robbie.
I can't do none of that.
Go ahead and drop us a couple of bars.
Oh. I don't think I can do that.
Oh.
But I tell you what, maybe we can practice and we can just start our own
There you go.
rapping jazz band. How about
Rapping
that?
jazz.
Yep. Well, it's that point that Todd realized I need to end the conversation really quick. Move on to the next reporter.
Well, y'all have a good rest of your day, and it's foggy here in my area, so hopefully the fog will lift soon, and y'all enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy the sunshine, and I'll talk to you in the morning.
All right, Robbie, have a good one. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
See y'all.
Robbie, with that report from the Mount Vernon Fire District, we're going to check in over in Sunshine, Cherry Mountain, Sue Price.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee.
741, Sue Price with us from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue, good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing today, Sue?
I'm doing good. Hope you are.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty morning over here. We had a little bit of fog earlier, but the sun's out and it's pretty this morning. So we'll have a good day, maybe. Well, let's see. When the fire department had a fire alarm, and I have absolutely no birthdays or anniversaries on either one of my calendars this morning. That's kind of odd, but anyway, we hope anybody that's celebrating a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day on this special day and enjoy it. And in my announcements, let's see, what's first? Big Sunshine Church, well, that was Sunday. Sunshine and Duncan's Creek had their Memorial Day service. And we had a big crowd at our church, so we had a good lunch. We enjoyed it. We got to go out for that. Big Springs Baptist Church is having Vacation Bible School this week, 5th through the 8th, 5:45 to 8 p.m., and dinners provided. First Broad Bible School will be the 11th through the 16th, supper at 5:30, and they'll march in at 6. Fairview Baptist Church Bible School is 26th through the 30th. I gave the wrong date yesterday. It's the 26th through the 30th from 6 to 8 p.m. So a lot of Bible schools going around the county, and I know all the kids are enjoying that. It's always a fun time and a learning time. They learn a lot at Bible school. And I guess that's the only announcement I have. It's just quiet and calm over here, looking for a good day, and I hope y'all have one.
All right, Sue, do the same. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sue Price with that report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Moving over to Shingle Holler next.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
7:44 on this Tuesday morning. Tina White with us from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. Tina, good morning.
Good morning. It's a beautiful morning up here in Shingle Hollow this morning. That sun is out. It's pretty. 62 degrees. Fire department didn't have any calls last night. But you know, I was thinking this morning about WCAB. When you're listening, you might hear kittens meowing or dogs barking or somebody moaning and hollering in the background.
In the background at the jail. Whichever.
I'm just glad it wasn't us here at the radio station moaning and groaning.
I'm glad it wasn't here at my house this morning. I sure.
Goodness.
I've heard that a lot in my life, but it's recognizable. The nurse's ears came on, and I was ready to look and see where I was needed.
Oh, yeah, I bet so.
Officer King was like, "Can you hear that?" I
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah," and he said, "Let me shut the door," and it didn't help any.
You can still hear. It was crazy, yeah.
She must have just, whoever that was, must have just been brought in for something.
Not having a good Tuesday.
Yeah, definitely not starting off Tuesday too
A
well.
terrible Tuesday
Mhm.
instead of a horrific Tuesday.
Yeah.
And you know, I did hear someone say that he's a good father figure. So anyone out there wanting to grant your wish, you know, we have a hidden gem up here in Shingle Hollow. Arrowwood Farms carries those 9mm that you were talking about, so you can go shopping over
you know,
at the
I
farm.
mean, I'll take the Freedom Seeds. I'll take the Freedom Seed dispensers, just however you want to put them.
Yeah, over here there's a little shop, and you can go visit. It's on Elliott Road.
Cool. I have to come check that out. I like knowing where all the little gun shops. The Freedom shops are around here.
That's a good code word.
You do need to go Saturday mornings. I think they open up at 8. They got coffee going. You can go in and get your cup of coffee, and I think they close around 2 usually.
I can browse all the Freedom dispensing units. That's awesome.
They have knives too, pocket knives. So it's a real nice place for Father's Day to go shopping.
We call those Freedom Forks.
Okay, Freedom Forks.
Yep.
Freedom Forks and
Freedom dispensers. Freedom Seed dispensers.
There's a little fishing place over here too, Flying Hook on Airwood Road. So that's another Father's Day.
We did a remote from there years
We sure
ago
did.
from the Flying Hook, and I sat up there and fished for most of it.
Did you catch anything?
I did, yeah.
It was really hot that day. I remember how warm it was.
Everybody else
It was pretty. It's beautiful over there, though.
Everybody else was wanting to broadcast on the radio, and I was wanting to fish.
So you weren't like the kittens and the dogs and the hollering person trying to get on the air. You were wanting to catch some fish.
I was fishing. That's what I was wanting to do.
But, you know, I enjoyed listening to your little kitten and Brenda's dog yesterday. I thought that was so sweet.
It annoys me. I'm telling you what, the kittens and dogs start to annoy me too. I want them to be obedient.
Yeah.
But I do really like my cats and dogs, rabbits, guinea pigs, and my family.
That's right. Got to throw them
I got
in there, too.
30 pets.
Yeah, got to throw them in last.
And my husband's chiming in the background, and he said, "And your husband."
That's right.
I started saying, if he was within earshot, you better get him in there.
The birthdays I have today are none. There's no birthdays today at all on any of the church calendars. Tomorrow is an important one. My son was born. His birthday's tomorrow, so I'm excited about tomorrow. But let's see. We have Bible school going on at Piney Knob Baptist Church the 26th through the 30th. Please bring your children, grandchildren, nieces, and nephews. Let's come have a good time. Celebrate Jesus. And that's all I've got this morning, I think.
All right, Tina, we appreciate the report, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Have a very blessed day.
Thanks,
You
you
too.
too.
Bye-bye.
Tina White with that report from Shingle Hollow. We're going to move over and check in with Brenda Kelly, Union Mills Fire District, and we'll see what she's got to say coming up in just a few moments.
You will always save money when you shop at the Drop-In Food Store. This month, get a Monster Drink 16-ounce, 2 for $5. Limited edition Dale Earnhardt Jr. Sundrop Can, $1.59 or 2 for $3. 28-ounce Body Armor Drink, buy 2, get 1 free. And now at the Drop-In Food Store, get their lunch special, everyone's favorite. The breast box with 6 wedges and a roll for only $4.99. Eat good, save money, only at the Drop-In Food Store. Your hometown convenience store since 1981. Come on, drop in.
Coming up on 10 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock, Brenda Kelly, Union Mills, on this terrific, tremendous, tumultuous.
Or terrible.
Or terrible. Well, it could be terrible Tuesday.
Yeah.
Good morning.
We hope everybody's having a good morning, though.
We do. We don't.
Yeah.
We get up and just we just say a lot of crazy stuff. We don't mean anything by anything we say. We just lighthearted, just like to have fun.
That's
You
exactly
got an hour to cover, and you do your best to do it.
That's
don't you?
right.
We just try to give everybody a lift for the day.
There you go. I need a lift. I didn't get no sleep last night.
Oh, no. What
My
happened to
little
you?
beagle dog, I went to bed, and I was just about sound asleep, and he hollered, oh! And I thought, what's wrong with that dog? Then next thing I know, he's over there crying, so I knew he needed to go out to use the bathroom. So I laid him out, stayed out with him, made sure he'd come back in. I got laid back down. Here he started to get, he done that all night long till 4:30 this morning.
He must have had a stomach. He must have a little tummy ache.
He had something. I don't know what it was, but anyway, so after 4:30, I thought if I go to bed now, I won't wake up, so I just stayed up.
Yeah, might as well. You can sleep all day today.
Yeah, you'll be taking a nap after a while.
I won't get to sleep all day. You forget that. I'll sleep tonight.
Yeah.
I hope. But anyway, we hope everybody's having a good morning. I've got 56 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays or any anniversaries, but we're going to have a benefit yard and bake sale for Martha Johnson, June the 24th, 7 a.m. to 2 in the afternoon at Far City Church of the Nazarene, and this is on Hardin Road. And so far, that's all I know of going on.
All right, Brenda, we appreciate it.
I was glad that somebody's going to do fireworks. Hats off to Robbie Samuels for announcing that.
Yeah, that's great. That'll draw in a lot of people.
Yeah, Gilkey used to do that.
Yeah, they
and
did.
They hadn't done it since Jack Conner died.
Gosh, they used to have a huge one. Well, I mean, we went several times.
They'd have hot dogs and hamburgers, and then they'd have they'd have cakewalks, and they'd have I believe it was ice cream up there where they have those breakfasts now, but they ain't done that in a long time.
Boy, you couldn't park anywhere around up there back in the day.
No.
We would always get on that side street
Yeah.
out from there and
back
into people's yards and watch.
And I know we used to go to when my kids went to Mount Vernon. That was a big thing. Mount Vernon was a big one.
Mount Vernon used to have and they used to have them down at the mall.
Yeah, they sure did.
But nobody didn't have them for a while now. But thank goodness that is that Rutherford Fire Department that's doing it? Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, it would be.
That's good. Hats off to them. I appreciate it. And y'all go down Ellenburg and check on Lucas Sweet Thing.
All right, we'll do it. Thanks.
Take care.
Catch you later.
Bye-bye. Randy Kelly with that report from Union Mills Fire District, and we will check in on Luther Gillikin after this.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
7:53, Luther Gillikin with us from Ellenboro. Luther, good morning. How you doing?
Hey, we're doing great, having a good time down here. You ought to be here.
I ought to be there. I'd have a cup of coffee with you and maybe have a sausage biscuit. Sound like a good idea to me.
That's right. Biscuits good, coffee's good, conversation's good.
There you go.
It's a good atmosphere down here. Good place to be.
Good place to be.
But it's quiet there. Everybody's just trying to get their biscuits and head out on that to work. Fire department, they didn't have anything yesterday, last night. They were quiet with them. Just nothing going on down here. I want to remind everybody there's spaghetti dinner going on over at the Hopewell Hollis Rodan Club this coming Saturday at 4 o'clock. So everybody's invited over for dips. Nothing else going on. You have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Luther, we'll see you then. Thanks.
All right, take care.
Folks, let me tell you about Granny B's. Granny B's is the place for all those delicious donuts, cakes, and pinafores. You can go by there and get all you need at Granny B's. Orange Twist, Long John's, cream-filled donuts, or just a traditional glazed donuts. Enjoy a fresh sub sandwich for lunch, or if you don't want to get that, if you want that without the bread, you can get it on a salad instead. For birthdays, showers, or any occasions, call on Granny B's. Open Tuesday through Friday, 9 until 7, Saturday, 9 until 6, closed on Mondays. Call them at 286-9012, Granny B's, 322 West Main Street in Spindale. Granny B's is our sponsor of the birthdays here at WCAB. So if you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary today, give us a call, 287-3356. We'll have a party in your honor coming up in just a few moments.
One of my favorite verses is found in Proverbs 14:4. An empty stable stays clean, but there is no income from an empty stable. You can be sure of a dirty manger if you have some oxen around to help you do the work. If you want to make a difference, then you'll need to be ready to clean up some doo-doo. You will make mistakes. You must be willing to take risks if you want your life to count for something. You see, if you're afraid of messes, if you're afraid of failing, if you're afraid of risking, you'll never get anywhere. As one man said, you can't steal second base with your foot still on first. You've got to be willing to go for it. Have you been playing it safe? Wanting to protect yourself? Going for the safe thing rather than what you've always dreamed of doing? May I encourage you to take some calculated risks? You will never know how far you can go until you get started. This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living. Scripts for these programs are sold in book form by calling toll-free 1-888-333-KEYS. Again, that number is 1-888-333-KEYS. Or visit our website at www.todayskey.net. Again, www.todayskey.net.
Happy birthday today to Amanda Prevette, celebrating a birthday today. Amanda, I hope you have a great birthday. I hope it's certainly not your last one. Happy birthday again to Amanda Prevette on this Tuesday, June the 6th. Also celebrating a birthday today is Gene Helton, celebrating a birthday, so happy birthday, Gene. Birthdays throughout history on this date, 1923, V.C. Andrews was born. You know who V.C. Andrews is?
I do not.
The author of, wrote the book Flowers in the Attic, I believe it was.
Oh, yeah, I remember the movie.
Yep. 1947, actor Robert Englund was born. You know what he's famous for?
What?
Freddie.
Oh.
Freddie Krueger. 1960, guitarist Steve Vai was born. In 1844, the YMCA is formed. Went on later to become a famous song by the Village People.
Yes, it did.
It's Young Men's Centers of America. Is that what it was? I can't remember. 1882, the electric iron is patented. It took almost 10 minutes to warm up and weighed 13 pounds. Imagine lugging that thing around. 1890, the U.S. Polo Association is formed. In 1918, this is the anniversary of the Battle of Belleau Wood, first U.S. victory in World War II. 1925, the Chrysler Corporation is founded. 1933, the U.S. Employment Service is created. 1942, the first parachute jump with a nylon parachute is performed. And June 6th, of course, is D-Day. Today is D-Day, National Drive-In Movie Day, and National Yo-Yo Day. So there you go. And you are up to date in history on this day, June 6th. Amanda Prevette was the winner of our cupcake, courtesy of the Whistle Stop Bakery over in Boston. So go by over there and enjoy compliments of WCAB and the Whistle Stop Bakery. Going to see if we can get a hold of our friend Rick Hauser this morning from Jay's Discount Grocery. Jay's Discount Grocery is the proud sponsor of our Rutherford County Sheriff's Department Call Around Report and the 911 Communications Report.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rick. How you doing,
Rick?
sir?
How are y'all today?
We are doing wonderful. Looking for a beautiful Tuesday.
It is a beautiful day. Boy, I tell you what, I love this weather. We've had very few days in the 80s, no 90s yet. So, man, it's great.
Yeah, I love it. The other day, Saturday, when it was just cloudy, about 80 degrees, and the breeze was blowing. Man, I love days like that. That was a wonderful day.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's the days you feel like fall of the year. I love it.
That's right. Rick, tell us about Jay's Discount Grocery.
Well, wide open today. Got another load of good frozen in yesterday. Got a bunch of fully cooked chicken in. Just have to, matter of fact, that's what I had for supper last night was a salad and chicken cooked in the air fryer. Can't beat it.
Well, can't beat that.
That sounds good.
It takes about 15 minutes to cook it. Man, what a meal.
I got some of
There
those.
you go.
I got some of those wings one time from Jay's. Got a bag of wings. I think it was $10 for a whole bag of wings.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Salt and peppered them bad boys. Put them in the air fryer. About 8 minutes in, flipped them over. About 8 more minutes, took them out, put some sauce on it that I also got from Jay's. Yeah, the thing I like about Jay's is you go in there, every time you go in there, there's a different barbecue sauce.
Right.
I love sampling barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I do too.
So
there's something about barbecue sauce. So I don't know what it is. I like the sweet.
About 16 minutes and some good barbecue sauce, and you got a meal.
Yep, a good
Yeah,
one.
boy, that's the way to do it. Can't beat it. We're quick, we're easy, and we're saving you money. What
That's
else
right.
you need to know?
$10 for a whole bag of you can't go to the place with the Colonel over there and get
Mm-hmm.
chicken for $10. I mean,
No.
that's just
Well,
out.
let me tell you something. You go pay $1 a piece for wings about anywhere.
Oh yeah, easy.
And there is no telling how many wings are in that bag. So it's a great deal.
I know we cooked some, put some back in the freezer, and had some later on.
Mm-hmm.
That's how many wings
Oh,
we
yeah.
had. So now this is me eating, my wife eating, my son who's a chicken wing fanatic, and his girlfriend. We all eat chicken wings. So
You can't beat them.
can't beat it.
Can't beat 'em.
Rick, tell us where to find you.
Over on Oak Street in Forest City. We're back behind everybody else. And it's a secret that we try to keep, that we're back there.
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna give you a little. Everybody knows your secret,
That's
Rick.
right. And if you're
Your
out there,
secret's
that's
been
good. We
revealed.
appreciate the business.
if you're out there this morning and need a little job or something, you can also go see Rick over there and talk to him about maybe getting a job. He's always hiring fine folks over that way.
Yes, sir. We're always looking for some good employees.
That's right. Rick, we appreciate talking to you on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we'll catch you again on Thursday.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one. God
Thanks.
You too,
Bye-bye.
Rick. Bye bye.
Rick Hauser with a report from Jay's Discount Grocery. They are our call-around sponsor for the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department and 911 Communications Center. Andrew Tisdale will be in the house in about 3 minutes. He'll be sharing some financing tips coming up this morning. Andrew Tisdale live coming up just a few moments. Folks, it's been great being here with you. Look forward to doing it again tomorrow. Most of all, be good to each other. And what, Tracy?
It'll all come back around to you.
It'll
I
all
promise.
Come back around to you. I promise.
Hire everyone from a receptionist to a store manager to a head mechanic.
ZipRecruiter helps me find
and higher performance. Jump down here in the Harvard Business Review, it said that people who take vacation are 30% more likely to get a raise. That's a lot. So you taking time off from that most important, most sustainable part of your income is important to step away from for a little bit. So how do you do that? Why do we do that? And how can you do that without going in debt? Because if I am to go on vacation, it's for me to step away from that stress. But if I put myself in debt to go on vacation, I've just created more stress. So there really was no vacation. So number one, what will investing in a vacation do for you? Well, it's going to actually give you more energy. It's going to help you be more focused when you come back. Your brain, your mind's going to be a lot more clearer, and you're going to be more motivated to go in because you enjoyed it, to go into work towards it again. But here's what I want to guide you to do when you're thinking about your vacation. Please make a budget, because if you make a budget, you have set your parameters and you've looked at it to where you don't have stress. It's there for you. You have a plan, you stay with a plan, and you move with that plan. And then it's not only going to impact you while you're on vacation, it's going to impact you after vacation to be able to perform higher and maybe get that raise. Definitely plan to have fun. It's not about going in there and scrimping and saving and worrying about the money. It's about taking the money that you've put aside to go and have fun with. But you've got to set those expectations. How am I going to go and have fun? If I'm not going to the Mediterranean Sea in Italy and spending an extravagant vacation, can I still have fun? Well, absolutely. You can have fun. There are places to have fun that's all around this wonderful nation of national parks, state parks, things like that. Here in Rutherford County, well, Andrew, I don't know if this year I can get away. Staycations. There's plenty of places to drive, 30, 45 minutes away, to be able to enjoy your time, enjoy it with your family, but get away for that little bit of time to refocus, recharge, and go forward. What does that mean about investing? That means what you're doing is you're creating you are the horse that pulls all of your investing plans. It's you and your labor. By taking this time, you're going to be able to pull farther, harder, and create more for you in the long run.
I'll hang on every word of that one. Because there was a lot of times that I didn't get to take vacations, and
You bought them.
You do.
We are human.
You need to recharge.
We are human. We have energy. It's how God created us, and it just, well, you think about it. See, 1 divided by 7 is like 14.25%. So if you look at your working days, here's an idea. If you look at all the working days that we're scheduled to work every day or every year, and you take off 14.25% of that, what is that? I mean, I don't know. Everybody has different working schedules, but how do you kind of guide that? I mean, when I go back, it says it's biblical. I mean, he took his rest on the seventh day. Does God need it? No, he's just setting an example for us.
I love how you interact all that together and make the story come together. So,
the chapter is over. We'll go plan for the next one.
We'll plan for the next
I hope everyone has a great vacation and takes advantage of it.
Thank you.
Hi, we're the Joneses, as in keeping up with the Joneses.
Our neighbors are playing new Buck scratch-offs from the North Carolina Education Lottery with 130